I am being so serious when I say this. Right now, it is March. Okay, we have about 6 months left on this Netflix deal because it's supposed to be somewhere around October, September area, right? If this Netflix contract is renewed, I am going to be the first one to say it. There is some kind of conspiracy going on behind the scenes, whether it's with the palace and Netflix, whether it's with the client and his father, something. Because there is absolutely no reason that the work that these two idiots have put out in the last 5 years would garner a renewal of their Netflix contract. There is none. So if it does get renewed, I'm going to be the first one to say it. There's some kind of conspiracy going on behind the scenes. Maybe it's the palace and Netflix. Maybe it's the client and his bald ass head. We don't know. But as the public, that right there will raise massive red flags, in my opinion. So this Richard Fitzwilliams guy, Dick Fitzwilliams, he says that the two idiots will have to work to keep Netflix on board. And when he says work, no, I'm going to go even further. They got to pray. Get on your friggin' knees. Both of these people need to get on their knees, even though Meghan's used to being on her knees and looking up at rich men. They both need to get on their knees and pray. Because if you're going to tell me that one successful documentary, the Meghan and Harry Full of Lies, the 8-part documentary was successful, fine. Okay, 2.2 million people in the first week. Fine, we'll give them that. Everything else has literally, and I mean it when I say that word literally, been ass. Swass, sweaty ass. So there's no way in hell that you would be able to tell me, oh, Andrew, yeah, Netflix renewed the deal. There's a conspiracy. Something's going on back there. Wouldn't be able to believe it for a second. So this Dick Fitzwilliams guy says that it is essential for the two idiots to keep Netflix on board. I don't know how that's possible. I don't know what he's talking about. They failed at everything, but fine, if that's what he wants to think. And that they have to they have to get Netflix and keep them on board. They also suggested the latest show was a failure. Yes, we all know. He says, I think they will get something from Netflix in the future. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I don't know. That seems to be the sign because the head of Netflix appeared to be appreciating their efforts in statements. We did hear that a couple of days ago. And that does imply that something is going to continue with Netflix. But he goes on to say, I would be amazed if it's anything like what they planned when they first signed the 80 million pound deal. And I just got to say, it's just from a purely business standpoint, you just can't. It makes no business sense whatsoever to give someone another 80 million pounds, or you know what? We'll even go, because of how trash they are and how trash their image is now, we'll cut it in half. 40 million pounds, $60 million. No. What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with Netflix? There's a conspiracy. We just don't know about it. You see, and this is what's going to be told within the next 6 months.